I was nursing a hangover. The kind you don't forget. I've only had 3 like that my whole damn life. At least I think so. I might have forgotten 1 or 2 here. But I was sitting in my office, hoping that the DTs might overtake the vomits and the shakes from too much alcohol, because I was trying to dry out. And then she came into my office.
Mr. Detective?
Yes?
My name is Nurse Patinsky, and I can't handle the thought of it.
The thought of what, my dear?
Oh, just thoughts in general make my brain hurt. But I need your help solving a mystery. A murder.
I could tell from her nurse's outfit she was telling the truth about her occupation. And I could tell from the blood on her uniform that she might actually have a murder on her hands.
Look, Detective, it's not what you think it is, all right? I just walked into the wrong place at the wrong time, and he just had the fork sticking right out of his eye.
Listen, you loopy broad. What fork? What are you talking about? What happened? Slow it down. Rewind it. Bring it back. Flap it up. Slap it down.
I think it was the salad fork, but it could have been the dinner fork. Is the type of fork is important then?
I made a note of what kind of a fork it was in case I had to create a case against her. Well, tell me, nurse, what's your name?
Danielle Patinsky. I came home after a 12-hour shift at the hospital. I walked in the front door just like every other night, opened the door, yelled out to my husband to tell him,
"Hey, Carl, I'm here!"
And normally he yells out and says,
I love you, baby.
But instead there was silence. I walked to the kitchen. It was empty. I walked to the bedroom and it was empty. But then when I walked into the bathroom, I found him hanging upside down from the shower curtain rod, tied up by his feet with his hands behind his back and a fork stabbed into his right eyeball.
Do you have any reason to believe that it was suicide, maybe?
He'd never learned how to tie a knot before. It couldn't be suicide.
This mentally challenged, not challenged person, KNOT, by the way, could be a clue in and of itself. Maybe this murder was just a clue of a even bigger debacle.
Carl's always been a simple man. He didn't have any troubles with anybody except for... There was that one incident last week. He came home really angry from the gas station where he works and said that somebody had an issue with how he was pumping the gas. I think the man's name was Dirty Mikey. He works on down by the railroad tracks.
I knew Dirty Mikey. He had been a problem ever since he was a kid. The problem was he didn't bathe. Well, I'll tell you what, Mrs. Patinsky. I think that you might have a case here. And it might be a case for me, Detective Hunch.
Thank you, Detective Hunch. I feel I do have a case, and I don't know what to be more upset about. My late husband's passing, his 250-pound body hanging in the bathroom, or all this blood I gotta get out of my nurse scrubs.
The man had definitely weighed 250 pounds. There was blood all over her, and she was trailing it around. I had a shower in the back of the office that I let her use, as well as some state-of-the-art laundry facilities. All right, Mrs. Patinsky.
Thank you, Dr. Hunch. Please solve this for me. And if anyone asks, I came in here with clean white nurse scrubs, okay? Okay?
All right. She walked out of my office, full of information, but also full of lies. I'd gotten out of her what I wanted, but I was going to have to go find out what this dirty Mikey was up to. I got down to the docks that night, where Dirty Mikey used to do his dirt.
What are you doing around here, Hunch? Coming around for soap? You know I'm getting into that.
Watch your language.
What's it going to be this time, Hunch? You want to give me the old shakedown for burgers? Looking for a fucking needle in a haystack or something like that? Forget it. I ain't giving up nothing.
There was a haystack that had a needle that was missing, but I wasn't here for that.
You ain't gonna pin it on me this time, Hunch. Not this time.
Pin the needle on the junkie. Look, Dirty Mikey, I got a report that you were involved somehow in a murder.
What are you talking about? I've been down here at the docks all day.
Does the name Danielle Patinsky mean anything to you? Clearly it did. Or he had an asthma sort of a situation.
Hunch always trying to cause up trouble. Why don't you get out of here?
I'll get out of here when you dummy up, dummy. What do you know about this Patinsky broad?
All I know is she's pretty good. Rumor on the beach is that she's good in the sheets. But I had nothing to do with it. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about forks and nothing, so just get out of here.
How did you know about a fork?
Hunch, you always trying to cause up trouble. Give me the shakedown. I'm sick of this. Always coming down here when something goes wrong, you come after me. Well, I'm sick of it, Hunch. I'm sick of your damn hunches.
Dirty Mikey was the only hood that I knew that knew the difference between a shrimp fork, a salad fork, and an entree fork. I knew how to trap him in his own web of lies. But first, I'd have to get him to set a table. Hey there, Mikey. I was going to have you over for a little pot roast, because we go way back. We've been adversaries for a long time.
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden, Hunch?
You know, it's live and let live, bygones be bygones, and all that sort of shit, you know. But I got a pot roast here. Look how delicious that looks. Doesn't that look good?
It kind of does.
All
Smells
right.
kind of fishy, though. I ain't going to have to get dressed up or take a shower or nothing.
No, maybe just wash your hands, and would you set the table here for me?
Okay.
Just make sure that all the forks go in the correct spot.
I've been shot a bunch. I got shot a bunch. Hunch, it was you. I'm dead.
I took cover behind a dumpster. Whoever had shot Dirty Mikey was trying to silence him. They knew that he was a fork master. I went back to my office to collect myself and just ask, what the fork? This thing went all the way up to City Hall. I was sure of it. I went and spoke with the mayor, Mayor Fatso McDonald. But that's not what he called himself.
McDonald's. I'll take a Big Mac, and after I'm done with that, I'll take... What? Who's here? Hey, secretary, who's the hot dish of the week? What do I got? What do I got coming up today? Who's coming into my office?
I've told you a million times. My name is Gladys. You can call me Gladdy or Liz, okay? So this week you have nothing on your agenda, just the same as every week, but we've got this Hunch character that came in and he really seems like he's got something to talk to you
Hunch.
about. You might want to wipe the mustard off of your shirt and off of your face and off of your hands and
Okay,
off of
Gladdy.
your eyelids. It might be a good place to start, but whose boss am I?
Hey, Gladdy, here, check this out. Gladdy Patty Bo Batty, I'm going to call you at about midnight and be jerking off into my phone, but don't tell anybody because, you know, I'm the mayor
And
of
somehow
these
you
streets.
get paid more than me. I don't get it,
Send
but
'em
that's
in.
why I spit in your coffee.
Send
okay.
him in to Mayor Fatty.
Hey, Mr. Hunch, he's ready for you, and he's quite messy today.
It's Mayor McDonald. Make sure he knows that, okay? Get that double bacon cheeseburger on the order, too.
Mayor McDonald, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? What do you want? What are you doing? What's up?
Well, I'm here to talk to you about unions. Excuse you. I'm here to talk to you about unions and how they're ruining the city You totally appreciate that, right?
Who are you in? Who are you in with? The teachers union, the garbage union,
Nah, I'm in with
the docks?
I'm here to bust all of them up. But hey, just out of curiosity, do you know the difference between a salad fork and a shrimp fork?
Well, I do. This shrimp fork is smaller. The salad fork is bigger, and I never use either one of them because I eat way more than what those ones will fit in there. So what are you talking about?
I see you got a lot of finger foods here.
Mm-hmm. What would you like? Some cheese? Would you like some bacon-wrapped potatoes? What do you want? I'm going to grill up here in a minute. We do this, usually we grill up in the office.
I'm bulimic. I threw up a whole meal earlier before
That's disgusting.
Got here. Yeah, you wouldn't have believed it if you had seen it. But I'm just wondering if you know anything about a Danielle Patinsky. She's a nurse who was covered in blood in my office earlier. She thought that maybe there was a lead with a fork because she found a body. Do you mind? Can you stop for just a second?
Yeah. Kill me.
Are you really that hungry?
What? I'm listening.
Okay.
Truly I am. It was fascinating.
She found a dead body.
Do you have a napkin?
Yeah, here you go. She found a dead body with a fork in it.
Who?
I don't know who Danielle Patinsky. I don't know who the guy was. The guy, he was not important, I suppose.
Did you say?
I did.
Nurse? Hold on here.
You can swallow. Here, have a sip of that. Have a sip before you speak.
Ope.
Yep,
delicious.
You're excused.
Did you say Danielle Patinsky?
Yes, I did.
Oh, what a piece she is. She's my nurse. She checks me out. Checks me all the way out.
This was a clue.
Are we almost done here? Is there anything else I can help you with? Because I got an 11 o'clock lunch, and then I got a 1 o'clock brunch, and then I got a 3 o'clock snack, and then I'm going to have drinks, a couple milkshakes at about 3:30. What can I help you with? Anything else?
Just out of curiosity, have you ever murdered anyone in the past week with a salad fork?
No.
Look at me.
Where?
Seriously, right
Where
in the
are
eyes.
you?
Right here, right in the eyes.
Right? Okay.
Have you
Me?
ever murdered
Mayor McDonald.
you, Mayor McDonald, a.k.a. Fatty McDonald? Have you ever used a salad fork before? I'll take that as a yes. Have you ever murdered anyone with said salad fork in the past, say, 70 hours?
I have got no time to murder. I only have time to solve the problems of the unions, bringing them together.
Well, let's be honest. Isn't that how you people do things? You murder union members, you cow them to your power, all that sort of things. I hate to get political, Mayor, but is it possible that you killed somebody? Excuse me, it's contagious. Is it possible, Mayor, that you killed somebody in a fit of rage?
Absolutely impossible. I need you to leave my office immediately.
Can I just use your bathroom real quick?
No. Wait. To do what? 1 or 2?
It's a number 1. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't do that to you.
Numero uno?
Numero uno.
Yes.
What was your name again?
My name is Detective Hunch. And I've got a hunch that I'm going to pee all over your office if you don't let me use the bathroom.
Well, let me just fumble around with these keys here. I'll get you a key. Oh, good God. I got to go to the bathroom now.
Hey, Mr. Mayor, your 11 o'clock Thai food order is here. It's really heavy.
Did they bring
I can't quite bring it in here. Mr. Hunch,
Just
you'll
settle it
have
right
to
in.
leave. It's been too long in here. The Thai food is getting
Would you
cold.
like some Thai food to go?
Sure.
Here's some spring rolls and the radna. Do you like the radna or you like the drunken noodles?
I have to go to the bathroom. Is this the way?
It's always something with you men. Oh my gosh, just take a shit in your pants, why don't you? It's actually the door on the left.
Okay. As I escaped over to the door on the left, I realized they were trying to throw me off the scent. I went into the bathroom, but not to go take a crap or a number onesie. It was to search the bathroom. And boy, did I find a treasure trove. I found a whole basket full of salad forks underneath the sink. Suddenly, I heard a noise.
Hey, Detective Hunch, you still in there? I mean, we're eating a lot of food out here. We're gonna need that
Mr. Hunch,
bathroom.
you gotta get out of there. We got Thai food getting cold, and it's your fault, buddy.
I'm hunched over taking a shit right now. That's why they call me Detective Hunch.
Psst, hey, buddy, I'm over here in the next door.
Who is that? What?
Don't need to know my name. I'm just letting you know you can slip out the window right now with those forks.
Thanks, chum.
I'm friends with Patinsky.
You're a friend of Patinsky?
Yeah.
What's the code word?
Flatulence.
He knew the code word. I took him for a friend and shimmied out the window.
Mr. Hunch, Mr. Hunch. Oh, Mr. Mayor, I think he left. I think we
Thank
got
God.
a problem on our hands now.
Thank God that.
It's not a good thing, Mr. Mayor. We had the bowl of forks in there. Don't you remember?
Go check if they're still in there. Go on in there, check it if they're in there.
I'm gonna go check in there, but something tells me the forks will not be there. But I'll go walk. Here I go. Walk inside and look at the forks on here. Look who called it.
Okay. What can we do? What can we do?
We gotta shoot him, boss.
Yes. Get the spray job.
I'll get the car, get sausage. We'll go over there and shoot him.
Get sausage. Get the spray job. Hey, Gladdy Patty, go on with them. Take care
I'm
of this.
glad you finally remembered my name. All right, Smunk. All right, Chunk. All right,
Sausage.
Sausage. We're gonna go take care of some fucking business, all right?
Yeah, we stop at the burger shop on the way.
I ran straight to the hospital with these forks. Nurse Patinsky would want to see this evidence. I was gonna have to get her on record so that I could bring it to the police. I ran till my little tiny legs couldn't take any more. A man of my height, 4'2", has a little bit of trouble, making it on hoofs. So I caught a cab. Hello, how are you, cab driver?
I'm very good.
You sound horrible. Are you okay?
This is me on a good day.
Oh God. Well, you did you maybe eat garlic and baby shit?
I
Because
I ate garbage. That's my diet. I'm garbage, and that's why people call me garbage. How are you, sir?
we're here, thank God. I'll just get out here. Here's your money, and
This is about 4 blocks before your stop. Why do you want to get out of the car?
oh, it's the smell, the ungodly smell. I can't take it.
It might be the garbage. Is it the sour rankness or the putrid stinkiness? Which one is it that you're smelling?
I'd call it a melange of both.
Well, we got a hoity-toity fancy guy in the car here. Well, I guess since you don't want me to drive you any farther, you can get the fuck out of my cab.
Can you please unlock the door?
Oh, yeah, I took the locks off there, so anybody I didn't want to get out couldn't get out. It's like an abduction thing. Yeah, okay, hold on, I'll open it.
It's not working. Can you please unlock
Just
the door?
crawl out of the window! God!
I've already shimmied out one window tonight. I'm not doing it a second
You're a
time.
tiny little guy. You can get out of the window yourself, all right?
What if I tip you $1? Will you please open up the door?
Got some garbage with my name on it across the street. You could crawl out of the window on your own, good sir.
$2. Will you please open up the door? This is 1950s money. That's worth about a day's pay.
Fine.
As I shimmied my fat ass out the door into the hospital, I noticed that some of the doctors and nurses were making eyes at me, and not in a super keen, super groovy way.
Look, there he goes. It's Hunch.
Ooh. Oh my God, is that?
Oh, Mr.
Hunch?
Hunch, thank goodness you're here. Do you have anything new to report?
Danielle, I have a whole lot to tell you. I found a whole lot of bloody salad forks underneath the mayor's private bathroom.
Oh, my goodness. And do you think this is related? Oh.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that. Yeah, it's probably related, actually. Yeah, now that you put it... See, this is why I need input, you understand? Because, like, I can get the facts, but I need
Absolutely.
help putting them together, you understand?
It's like a sounding board thing.
Exactly.
That's what I always used to tell Carl, and that was why I loved him so much. He was just so quiet.
Carl,
quiet.
Carl was the guy you found dead with the fork?
That's my husband.
Was it this kind of fork?
Oh my God! There was. It exactly had that emblem on the side. It said it had the FM.
That stands for Fatso McDonald. He's the mayor. Have you ever met him before?
Unfortunately, he's one of my patients. He always gets a little bit handsy, and I tell him, Mr. Fatso Mayor, you can't grab me like that, but he gets confused when he's reaching for his cheeseburgers.
I'm not gonna lie, he was a little handsy with me too, and it was strange. It was in between greasy bites. He was still able to get a good grip on me a couple of times. I didn't...
It's probably because your petite stature.
Yeah.
He's attracted to anything small and bite-sized.
I also have one of the... look, you see, I got the jowls here. It's like neck titties.
Oh yeah, I
people
see
can't help it.
when you shake them, they go.
Yeah, look at this. See that?
Yes, I'm quite impressed actually.
Give me that pink marker over there. You see that? Yeah, give me that.
Here you go.
Look, I'm going to draw nipples on it. You won't believe this. Watch. See, it looks like titties shaking at spring break,
my
doesn't it?
Gosh, people are throwing dollars at you. This is quite entertaining.
Hey, I might quit being a detective and just start stripping.
So, Mr. Hunch, what do we do now?
I'm going to shake my neck one more time and get a couple of bucks out of this. All right. 1, 2, 3. That's enough for a bottle. Okay, what was your question?
What do we do now that you have the forks that we have are the main suspect of Mayor McDonald?
Give it up, Hunch! We got you cornered. We're gonna shoot you. This place is a bullshit.
It was the mayor's henchmen.
Not at a hospital.
The mayor's henchmen had surrounded the entire hospital.
I got a hunch it's gonna be the last day of your life, Hunch.
We got to duck underneath this hospital bed here, and we got to barricade the door. These ruffians could come in here at any second.
Sausage, where are they at?
Sausage, give me the heat. I'm gonna blow
Sausage,
this
where
guy
are they
away.
at? Where are they at? Where are they?
Listen up, you punks. We're shooting this whole place to the ground, all right? If you see it, if it moves, shoot it down. That's what we do.
They had motorcycles, guns, machine guns.
Give me the air wrench.
They had an air wrench, even flamethrowers. There were about 400 victims ready to die in this hospital. I had to save them all. I armed myself with 2 salad forks, and I went into battle. Tune in next week to find out how Detective Hunch defeats them using just his forks. Why is that funny? It's not funny. Okay, I'll take it. All right, thank you, folks.